anytime I drop video contents like this. And without wasting much time, let's hop in straight into the charts. So guys, I'm not going to take much of your time. I just want to give you a quick update for Bitcoin. Now, remember what I told you all. I said the Bitcoin ETF announcements, even if it's going to get approved, that you should be very careful because the price of Bitcoin is likely going to have a surge, a volatility to around 48 to 50 to $52,000. And then when that happens, then the market is going to have its top, and then you would see Bitcoin come crashing down. Those were my exact words, guys. Right now we can see here that Bitcoin did exactly what I told you. Now I've got some very important information to share with you. You see, for those of you that were, you know, just following the hype of the Bitcoin ETF and all that, because I've seen a lot on Twitter, I've seen lots of comments of people all speaking about the Bitcoin ETF and what it's going to do and what it's not going to do, this and this, this and that. You know, everybody's just talking all manner of things. You know, everybody's saying a lot, and the majority is talking about Bitcoin heading to 100K and all that. Now, the Bitcoin ETF has been approved, but there is something I want you all to understand. There's something I want you all to take note of. Now, the Bitcoin ETF was approved on the 10th, but we saw that on the 9th, the Bitcoin ETF was announced on the website of the SEC that it was approved. And later the SEC came out and said that information was false, that their website was hacked. But you see, as soon as that information was announced, Bitcoin surged all the way to 47K. In some exchanges, it touched 48K. As soon as that news came out, which was false, on the 9th of January 2024. And on the real day that the Bitcoin ETF news was meant to be announced, even when the Bitcoin ETF was approved, we did not see Bitcoin having any, you know, any change in its price. Bitcoin was just stable. The market was just stable. You didn't see a surge. You didn't see anything. To the disappointment of many, it was on the 11th of January. That was when Bitcoin just had a little spike to 48K. So guys, based on this all boils down to what I've been telling you all right from time. Listen, I am a master in this game. But you see, when a child proves or wants to prove that he knows more than his elders, at the end of the day, that child ends up paying the price for reasoning as a child. Reasoning as a child in what aspects? When you're trying to rub shoulders with your elders, this is what you get at the end of the day. Now guys, let me explain to you what I mean. Sorry for this illustration, but let me explain to you exactly what I mean by what I've just said. A lot of people that you see right now on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, many of them that you see right now talking about crypto, they are not experienced. They don't know anything about this game. They're just there for views. Many of them are just there for publicity. Lots of them are just there because they are after followers, to have a community, have crowds of people that they can always be asking money from. And lots of them are not experienced in this game. Listen guys, experience has taught me something. When it comes to the financial markets, anytime you see people, the majority, talking about one particular thing, then have it in mind that the opposite is what is going to happen. The reason why Bitcoin pumped on the 11th to 48K was not because of the Bitcoin ETF approval. This is what many people do not understand. Bitcoin pumped because the stock exchange market was pumping. Now let me show you guys something. This is a stock exchange market. This is the S&P 500. Now, Bitcoin pumped as a result of the S&P 500 attempting to break this area of resistance so that it can make a new all-time high. Have it in mind, the stock exchange market has been here for years. For more than 100 years, it has been in existence. There is so much of money inside the stock exchange market, the markets, trillions of dollars. Bitcoin or the crypto market is just, it's not even up to 15 or 10 years old, 20 years old. Bitcoin just came, that was in the year 2010, thereabouts. That was when Bitcoin came into existence. So Bitcoin technically is not even up to 20 years in existence. So Bitcoin is not, or the crypto space is not having as much money as what the stock exchange market has accumulated for more than 100 years plus. Even more than 120 years. There's so much of money in here. So you can't say a simple Bitcoin ETF news is going to manipulate this market. It's not possible. And Bitcoin and the stock exchange markets, they have a positive correlation. So when the stock exchange markets pumped, Bitcoin also followed suit. Bitcoin is a parabolic asset, so it moves more faster than the traditional markets. This is what I want you to understand. So when Bitcoin tried pumping on the 11th, Bitcoin was not pumping because of the ETF news. Bitcoin was simply pumping because of the stock exchange markets. And we can see here that the stock exchange market is experiencing a strong resistance at this area. And this is why you see Bitcoin, since it is a parabolic asset, you can see how Bitcoin got rejected, and look at the dump that has come into Bitcoin. Look at this. Bitcoin just dropped all the way from as high as 46,000. It just dropped down to 42,000. Another $4,000 plus wiped out within a short time frame. Can you see this? But yet, the Bitcoin ETF has been approved. Yet, everywhere on social media, people are saying, oh, millions are coming into Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin to 100,000, 500,000, $1 million, and all of that bullshit. But why? Why is Bitcoin dropping like this, despite the announcement of the ETF? Guys, listen. The market is going to come down. As a matter of fact, you see this Bitcoin ETF news? It just produced the top of the market. This is what I've been telling you guys. You see, that is why I told you. I said you will end up coming back to look for the crypto. You will look for me. Because what I tell you is definitely going to come to pass. No matter how long it takes, you will see it play before your eyes. You will look for me. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm the crypto prophet. I don't look for people. People look for me. Why? Because of what I have to offer. If you give yourself to knowledge, then the world would recognize with you. Strive to know. Don't strive to be known. I don't strive to be known. I strive to know, because I know when I strive to know, I would be known. It's as simple as that. And I want to announce this to you guys officially. We have entered into another bear market. I don't care whatever you say. I don't care whatever you think. I don't care whatever your opinion is. All I'm telling you is that we've entered into another bear market in the crypto space, because you see this Bitcoin hype, this Bitcoin ETF news hype, all of this is as a result of the hype of the ETF news. This is just what has been sustaining the price of Bitcoin. But Bitcoin has been forming lots of bearish divergences without volume, lots of bearish divergences in many time frames, lots of signals signifying that the market is overbought and it is in a very extended mode. But now that the Bitcoin ETF has been approved and that news has gone, all the expectations, everything has died down. So right now, things will begin moving back to normal. So if you know that you're there and you've been, making noise, you've been doubting what the crypto prophet has been telling you all this while, some of you have even told your followers that Bitcoin is going to pump, we're in a bull run, we will end up going to 100. Listen, I tell you the truth, you will soon lose your followers, because they will just see that you don't even know what you're doing. Those your followers that you told, you hyped, many of them are not going to believe in you anymore. because this market is about shocking you. Do you think BlackRock is stupid? I said this. Do you think Grayscale, those guys are foolish people to want to come into the market at a very high price like this? They would look for ways to crash down this thing, man. They will bring down this price to enable them pick up Bitcoin for cheap cents. And this is going to frustrate a lot of people. You're going to lose hope in crypto. And when it gets to that point, that is when the bottom of the market will be produced. And I told you all, I said, I, the Crypto Prophet, I know the exact day. I will be the first, amongst the first human beings on earth to know the exact day the bull run is going to get activated. And you see these informations that I produce. Like I told you all, I said this year, I'm not going to be producing this kind of information. If you need this, connect with the Crypto Prophets. Get into any of my paid groups and you would gain access to secrets that would put money in your hands. It's as simple as that. I know all these entry levels. Look at it. I've marked them all. And I told you all, I said Bitcoin is going to pump to 48K, to 50K. You saw that that's what happened. And I told you there the market is going to top out. And if you remember, I told you, I said within this range, I'm going to be looking for shorting opportunities. I'm currently in short positions. And so long as this market keeps on going, I know the levels. I would keep on entering in because I know where we are heading to. I'm watching everything from here. So if you know you want to connect with the Crypto Prophet, look for ways and connect with me. Like I told you all, I said when Bitcoin gets to 30, anything 34, 33, $32,000, $30,000, start looking for the Crypto Prophet. We are in for more shocks, guys. We have entered into another bear market. No matter how long it's going to take, you will see what I tell you come to pass. So guys, that would be all. I'm going to be updating you about this. Ensure you follow my channel. Ensure you subscribe. As a matter of fact, anybody that you hear telling you Bitcoin ETF has been approved, millions are going to come into the market. Yes, as good as it sounds, but then there is more to that. Because everybody is bullish right now, but look at where Bitcoin is going. This is a warning. Like I told you all, this is a warning. Look at this candlestick. Look at this dump. Let's calculate this and see. Let's calculate this dump and see. Look at this. Guys, 15% drop. 15% drop within 2 days after approval of Bitcoin ETF. And then somebody is there telling me that millions is going to come into Bitcoin. And if it, why then did you not see Bitcoin spike up? Why then didn't you see Bitcoin spike up as soon as the ETF news was approved? Why did you just see it stable? And now let me shock you guys. The recent inflation data that was released for the US came out beyond the expectations of people. That is a red flag that the United States is entering into a recession. Remember I said this. If you've been following me for a while, you would hear me. I said this last year, 2023. I said the United States is entering into a recession. And this is going to affect the stock exchange market. And if the stock exchange market is affected, the crypto market as well will be affected. So whether you like it or not, you're going to look for the crypto. Of course, you started looking for it. It's as simple as that. Those of you that felt what I said, I've been playing. I've been playing with you. I've been entertaining you. You've been doing, the opposite of what I say. I'm not here to struggle anything with anybody because nobody is paying me to do anything. Whether with you or without you, I'm going to make my money because I know exactly what is going to happen. I call dates, I call time. Even as I'm talking to you, I know the dates for this week. Of course, I know the dates. I know the dates for this month. I know the dates for next month. These things are with me. These secrets are with me. Even in the dream, I can tell you what is going to happen. Mention the dates, mention the time. So I don't need you for anything whatsoever. I'm just here to give you direction based on what I feel. I'm just here to help you, the best way that I can. Okay, but right now we are in for business. If you want to work with me, if you want to gain access to information, ensure you connect with the Crypto Prophets. You want to make money from this bull run. You want to know the exact time the bull run will kickstarts. Even right now that we have entered into another bear market, you want to know the various levels, how you can follow this. Follow the Crypto Prophets. All the hype has gone. The hype of the ET is over. It's over. The charts are returning back to normal. Okay, so that would be all, guys. Thank you so much for your time. See you in my next video. I remain the Crypto Prophet. God bless you. Thank you.